Hello, how are we all doing today? So in this video, I'm going to address nutrient deficiency, and we are going to focus on the macronutrients, the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, because these are the nutrients or the elements the plants need in high amounts for the general growth of plants. So nitrogen deficiency. First, let's understand the functions of nitrogen. Nitrogen helps in vegetative growth. That is the growth of leaves and stems. So when you plant a crop and you see the crops growing robustly, you see the leaves very greenish, you see the stem very succulent, that is the work of nitrogen. What happens when the nitrogen is lacking? When the plant lacks nitrogen? I'm giving instance with this leaf. Let's assume this is a maize leaf, but this is actually a mango leaf. So if you plant something like maize or cucumber, and you observe that the whole leaf is turning yellowish, yellow color, just know that it's lacking nitrogen. There could be other symptoms, but the major deficiency sign of nitrogen is the yellowish of the leaves. The entire leaves turn yellowish. So when you observe that in your crops, it's time to supply nitrogen to the crop. You can go with a high nitrogen fertilizer. Then let's explain phosphorus. Is another macronutrient your plants need. And phosphorus helps in root formation, root development. So what happens when your crops or your plant is lacking phosphorus? You observe that this leaf will turn purple. Purple color, purple. So it turns purplish. So whenever you notice the purple color of your crop leaf, just know that it's lacking phosphorus, and you should be able to supply a high phosphorus fertilizer in order to correct this deficiency. Now let's go with potassium, which is another element, macro element or macronutrients we supply to plants. And potassium is very important for the overall growth and development of crop. It helps in protein synthesis. It helps in sugar and starch formation. So what happens when your plant is having lack of potassium? You notice that in the leaf, there's something we call the vein. This thing that goes through the center of the leaf is what we call the leaf vein. So you notice that this leaf vein, so areas surrounding these areas surrounding the vein will be yellowish. So you should be able to differentiate between the yellowish color for nitrogen deficiency and the yellowish color for potassium deficiency. So in nitrogen deficiency, the entire leaves, the yellow color starts from the edge and move inward till the whole leaf turns yellow. But in potassium, it starts inward around the middle, around the vein, this middle vein. And another deficiency is that the edge, the leaf, we call it leaf edge bone. Ben, for those the Ghanaian audience, is Ben. In Nigeria, we call it bone. So it's called leaf edge bone or leaf edge bend. So the leaf edge appear bent, like as if it was catched by a sun or something.